What is a paradigm? Simply put, a paradigm is just a mental program that controls our habitual behavior. So we all have habits, but what's the underlying source of those habits? The underlying source is the paradigm we're working from. To put it very bluntly, a paradigm is simply how you see life. What are your beliefs and how are you perceiving life? Because two people can go through the same experience, the same exact experience. They can both sit next to each other and watch the same movie, come out of that movie, and one person can be like, "Woo, that was a great movie!" And the other person's like, "Really? I feel like I just got gypped out of $30. What's the difference there? It's their paradigm. It's the beliefs that they look at life through. One of the biggest questions I get is, isn't limited beliefs and paradigms the same thing? And I always say they're not the same thing. They are close cousins, but they're not the same thing. A limited belief is something you should drill down on, and when you drill down on that, you end up finding that paradigm that you can either choose to change or not change. Think about it like this. We've all seen aquariums and the little treasure chest on the bottom of the aquarium where it fills up with air and then the lid pops up. And when the lid pops up, the little air bubbles float up to the top. Think about that treasure chest being the paradigm, the lens through which you're looking at life. The belief that you have, the deep down belief that you have. That's why it's deep down in the aquarium. Now, those bubbles slowly rise up to the surface and they break on the surface. Boom! That's the limiting belief. So when we're standing up top and we see those bubbles coming up, we know there's something down there, something's causing those bubbles. We're just not exactly sure what it is. And that's how we drill down. That was the visual. Now I'm going to give you an example of one of my limiting beliefs and how I drilled down on it. One of my limiting beliefs was that I'm not a businessman. And I went through life for a long time believing that. And then when I came across this, I started thinking, all right, well, what's leading me to think that? Business is bad. Another limiting belief. I believed that business was bad. I believe that, and when we go down, now we're starting to get into the beliefs, right? The actual paradigm. When we go down another level, why I believed business was bad was because business people take advantage of you. Business people just want to get your hard-earned money. When I thought about that, I was like, is that really true? Bingo! That's the first question you have to ask. Is that really true? What else can be true? What would a trusted friend of mine say or believe? What would a business person say or believe? And now I start thinking about this. And now I can start making the transition through that. So I want to challenge you today. I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Because tomorrow we're going to dive deeper into paradigms. But right now I want to leave you with a challenge. And that challenge is, what limiting belief is bubbling up to the top? For you. What's your limiting belief that's bubbling up to the top? And what belief is causing that? Right? So we have our limiting belief. What belief is causing that? And take that a couple of levels deep. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? And eventually, you'll start feeling it as opposed to it just being a thought. I'm not a businessman. I didn't feel anything when I said that. Business is bad. Didn't feel anything when I said that. How you know you're starting to get into that paradigm is when you start feeling it in your soul. I felt it in my soul when I said, business people take advantage of others. Business people just want my money. I felt that inside of me. That's how I knew I got to the paradigm. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how we make the shift out of that. Guys, around here, we live up in the numerator, not down in the denominator. I want you to go out there today and be unstoppable and absolutely crush your day. I absolutely love spending time with you guys. Have a very blessed day.